Okay, let's do this. Hi, Wandase. Welcome back to another video. Today we have an exciting video that I hope will make an impact into your life. So before we start the video, if you are new to this channel, this is me. This is Siba, Sis Uyazi, Mrs. Kesi. And I also welcome you to this channel. I hope you're gonna stay. I hope you're gonna subscribe and join the family of Avandase. We are really enjoying this channel, and I'm very thankful to you guys that you are making it feel like a family, because your comments is what is making everything, an interaction. So I hope you're gonna join that and also comment down below whenever we post a video or whatever you want to say based on that video. All right, without me talking too much about it, today we have an exciting video. I did promise that I'm gonna do it, and I also asked you guys if you wanted me to do it. So in today's video, I will be talking about my journey, my YouTube journey. So I'll start telling you guys when I started the YouTube channel and when I came back, because I did start it and stop for a while, then I came back. And then I'll also talk about why I started it then and what changes did I make and what do I use to film and all those kind of stuff, all the interesting things. And then in the next video, if I don't combine it with this one, I will also tell you guys how much YouTube paid me for the first month. I will be telling you guys so that hopefully it's a motivation for you to actually start. So without wasting time, let me tell you guys my journey. This is how it started. This is how Sis Uyazi started. Whew, where do I even start? All right, let's start here. So I started my channel as a fitness channel. Some of you know, because at the time I was like a fitness bunny trying to lose weight and all those kind of nice things. So that I started in 2021. I'm looking here because my laptop is here with all the summary of, So I started that in 2021, just after lockdown or during lockdown. That's when I started posting or documenting the first video, and that first video is still here. So if you're still interested in seeing me, then you can watch it. I think it has about 3.9 views, 3,900 views. So which is not bad, because I think it also picked up after, like now after I came back. But it's still me, but not Sis Uyazi. When I started my channel, and at the time, I was specific. I had a niche, if you know what I mean. The reason why I started a YouTube channel is that I'm one person that is, you guys know, I'm an extrovert, and I like taking content now, in today's term, but I always liked documenting my life and sharing it, mostly on WhatsApp then at the time. So everything I was doing, I was actually posting it, Then after lockdown, because I consumed so much YouTube, and I think that's what motivated me to come back. It's the lockdown videos that I used to watch, but we'll get there. So I consumed a lot of YouTube at the time. Then I was like, let me start my own YouTube channel. At the time, it was my internal thing to actually start. And I had the time to do it. I actually had the time to do it. Because I remember it was TikTok first in 2020, when I was doing all those gym challenges and stuff like that and posting it on TikTok. So I think that's where the interest started. It was from TikTok. Then I was like, okay, let me just do longer videos on YouTube. That was the next year. So what motivated me was the TikTok videos that I did. And then I was like, you know what, let me just do YouTube. So that's how I ended up starting. And then I was like, okay, so how do I then start? Do I just do what should I be doing? When you was trying to think of starting a YouTube channel, you actually get confused as to what you should do. But for me, the answer was simple, because I wanted to share what I was doing, so that it's not a train smash. I don't create something just so I can post it. So I was like, okay, because I'm already into gym, let me just do the YouTube channel, do it, be focused on fitness. And that worked for me, because I was also gaining something, because it kept me consistent. I finished challenges, and at the same time I was doing content. So When I was doing that, I was very specific, remember, which helped because everyone who came to my channel knew that they were coming for fitness stuff, fitness challenges, how I'm doing, and which challenges I'm doing. And then it also motivated them to actually do the challenges, because for me, YouTube was always something that, as much as I'm documenting it, I also want someone else to be motivated and gain something from it, you know. So at the time, I did not know any better. As much as I did my research was mostly on what equipment should I be using, and how should I be editing the thumbnails and stuff like that. So that's how much I got into details the first time. And then I knew that I had to get 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. But at that time, it was not the goal. We'll get there because things changed. So at the time, it was more of getting the views, because I was more on the view side. And then to add, my sister was one person who was motivating me all this, because every time my videos would get 1K views, and then she'll call me and be like, did you see your video? Because there was a one video that I did, it actually get to 25K. And then I was like, wow, this is good, you know. So, but I stopped. But she was one person who was motivating me. So at the time, what I was using to take videos was my sister's camera. Obviously, I bought it. She made me buy it, as much as I did not finish paying for it. So I was using my sister's video camera. And then I was also using, I don't know if you know Adobe Premiere Pro. This is for editing, right? And then I was also using Adobe Photoshop for doing thumbnails. I learned all the editing skills, guys, but now I'm not using that. And I wouldn't suggest you to start there, because it took a lot of time for me to learn the editing. What was nice is that I had the time, you know, but it took a lot of time, because, yeah, it was not user friendly, and also you couldn't just get it. But because I had the skills to get it for free, which I can't share it with you guys because, you know, it's not legal, and I'll never do that again. So it did not change my routine in a way. So that's what I liked the most. Hence, I was consistent for some time, because it was literally what I was gonna do anyway. But the difference now is just that I am taking videos of it, and then I'm putting time to edit, which was a lot of time because of the software that I was using. And my laptop couldn't handle that software anymore. It was slow and all that. So those are the other things that you need to be careful of. Don't just use any software and then you end up spending more time on it. So that was my initial journey, right? And then obviously life changed. I did not exercise as much. I lost interest, and I just stopped, you know. As much as I stopped YouTube, I did not stop taking content. I then did more TikTok videos, and now this is when my husband joined me. I think joined me, or I asked him to join me. Yeah, whatever that is. So I just stopped on YouTube and then went to TikTok. And I went on TikTok because it was so easy to do, and it took less time to edit. I actually did everything. I would just take a video and edit it and post it. I did not have to think about it. I did not have to schedule time to edit. I did not have to think about what video will I be doing, because it was literally me and my husband and our life. And it was just that, you know. It's so nice when you are doing content effortlessly and not creating content to post content. I don't know if that makes sense. So that's what was easy for us on TikTok, or let me say for me. I really enjoy, guys, TikTok. I love TikTok. And you know, TikTok, whew, I don't know, let me not talk about TikTok because this is not about TikTok. But yes, I think TikTok played a role into how I'm doing YouTube now, because it helped me to just be me. And if people accept you for who you are, then that's it. And then coming back to YouTube with that at the back of my mind actually helped me to actually just be me and not curate my life so that I can post content. It actually helped. Yes. So now we move on to why I came back. So this is the important part, which I think is relevant to this. You know, my why of coming back then changed, you know, because now after doing so much research, I actually realized that, okay, while you are taking content and you are loving it, you can actually, make something out of it, like make money out of it. As much as it won't be a lot of money, but it's gonna be something that's gonna be, like a hard, uh, like a side hustle kind of a thing. So my why then changed. So I was like, as much as now I have the knowledge that I can make money out of YouTube, let me just do it. I don't know how to say it. When I came back, I actually struggled to what am I going to be posting, because I remember having this conversation with Namtla that I actually want to come back to YouTube, but I'm no longer exercising as much and I don't know what I should be doing in a way. At the same time, I don't want to be doing vlogs so much because everyone is doing vlogs. That's fine because you can't really invent anything now. Maybe you can, but it's going to be so hard to invent something new. So it's not wrong to do what everyone else is doing. But it was just not, I don't know how to say it, but I was like, why would people leave other people's vlog to come and watch me? Because there's a lot of vlogs. Like you can get what you can get from me, from someone else. That's the analogy or perspective that I had. That no, it's not gonna be unique. And at the same time, because I was consuming so much content of aesthetic skills and all that, going shopping, unboxing, doing this, going for dinner, I was like, that's not me. I'm more like, I'm here going to play soccer, then go out with my husband, go to the beach, go with my friend, and then go out once in a while, go shopping once in a while. So I was like, I'm probably going to have one vlog because it's also nice to have a vlog whereby there's a content. I'm not gonna lie, I also like that kind of content. You can't be vlogging and then you're not showing anything. So at the same time, I was worried that my life won't be as interesting based on what I was consuming. Then I was like, actually, let me sit down and think about what I want my channel to be about. At some point, I wanted to just take what I have on TikTok and bring it on YouTube just in a longer version, which actually is what ended up happening. But then at the same time, I was like, it was hard to, not hard, maybe it took some time for my husband to actually get to a point where he's now comfortable on, screen and stuff like that. So I was like, should I make this our channel or should I make it my channel? Then I was like, if I make it our channel, it will then be putting pressure on him that he will need to always be available for this. So I was like, okay, let me make it my channel. I'm not gonna lie, I did consider making it our channel, hence you see him more. But I was like, let me just make it my channel. Then whenever he feels like doing a video with me, then we can combine the videos. But honestly speaking, it's the same as it's our channel, but I didn't want to put that narrative to him because I know he was gonna feel the pressure and be like, I can't be taking content every time. For him, it has to be a challenge, it has to be a conversation, then you will get his attention. So I was like, I know him very well. So I was like, this is how I'm gonna do my channel. Then now if you're listening to my story, it can also you can also go back to think about what is it that you want to do in your channel and how can you do it uniquely. Okay, underline this, you will not be inventing something because trust me, there's a lot of traffic in YouTube, so it's less likely that you will do something new. But what is important is how you do it. It should be a representative English, it should be a representative. Oh my god, it should be your style. Let me just say it. You should do it your own way. You might be doing vlogs, everyone is doing vlogs, but try and do it your own way. So I was like, what am I gonna do? I was already doing vlogs on TikTok, but it was short vlogs, and that is what I also enjoyed. So I was like, this is not gonna work for me on YouTube, because I actually tried it and posted a vlog that was like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and then people were like, no, we want longer vlogs. I was like, okay, how do I go from there? So it's very important when you are going, just try something. So my first video, when I came back in November. in November 2023, right? So that's when I came back, and that's when my channel started growing. So that's when I came back. And how I came back, I started to try first the fitness videos that I was doing, because I wanted to see, do people still like that, or should I then go to what I want to do? Yes. So I posted that video. It was before I went to Thailand. So I posted that video. Then people interacted and blah 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 blah. But it didn't get as much interaction as I would have liked. So I was like, okay, there are still people that are watching it, but it's not giving. Then I was like, okay, let me then try documenting my life, then like a proper documentation, which is like vlogs. Then I started with the Thailand vlog. It did not go as much as well. Then I was like, okay, me and my husband are different in a way, but the same. So I was like, how can I then combine the two? If you're already part of our little family, then you know that Spider likes talking, Spider likes playing, he likes the challenges. So I was like, okay, I will still continue with the vlogs, because it's effortless for me to just take content of my life, and also I am not a shy person, so that's a plus for me, because I can literally take a vlog whenever I want or wherever I want. So that's a plus for me. And then I was like, okay, because I wanted this to be unique, not unique, but still be representative of what we do in TikTok. How do I then bring my husband in? So I was like, we want to do those challenges that we do on TikTok, and we do them here, meaning that is sit down. Then we also do story time. Then we also talk about our lives, like the Makoti content. You know, I don't know how to say it. Vlogs are nice, but it is also nice to also not just put something out there that you think people are gonna learn from, and you also gonna benefit something from. And the nice thing about vlogs is also that you can be inspired from vlogs. You can know how people are living their life, and then you incorporate it into your life, right? That's fine. And then I was like, okay, I also want to share my life with people in terms of educating them, sharing the knowledge, and also receiving the knowledge back, because this is a two-way street. And then that worked for me, as much as sit downs did not pick up as much as vlogs, but I really like them. I really enjoy them, and my husband also enjoys them. So, and people are watching them. You find that you have different people. I don't know how to say it. You have people that actually like vlogs. You also have people that like story times, challenges, and games. Because at some point you need to laugh. I can't be consuming your life all the time. That's the analogy I was getting. Or that's the analogy that I used, that okay, let me share my life and then give people a break, talk about something, give people a break, share my vlogs, give people a break, share a story time, share a laughing vlog, something like that. Nje. Do you get me? That's why I came back. And then when I came back, I did my research now. Like, I did thorough research, because I was coming back for a good reason. I'm joking, not that the other one was not a good reason, but I was coming back to do this for real. When you are coming back, you're gonna do this. You're gonna take this very seriously. So that's how I planned it. So I was like, I'm gonna research. So I researched, and then I found information that okay, you can have your channel, you can create a channel. This time you do not have to work hard, because the information is there and the platforms are there. I do not have to use Premium Pro. I do not have Adobe. There's Canva. So I started doing my banner from Canva, recreated it, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to use my phone this time, which is iPhone 14 Pro. And then instead of a camera, because that means I can edit on my phone. That one, I'm very thankful for, because literally, I know editing takes time, but because of the skills I already learned at the time, I can literally edit like while watching TV. When my husband watches soccer, and then I'm like, I'm not interested, I just take my phone, I start editing. That one, shame. Whoever thought about that idea, I give you a plus, because I am all about efficiency for me. I am not saying I'm not gonna get a good camera. I will. And when I do get a camera, I'll probably be editing on my laptop, or even still take it to my phone. But if it's not gonna lose quality, I'll do it on my phone. But trust me, use like for now I'm doing everything on my phone. The editing, I do my thumbnails using Canva. I also have Canva Pro because there are some certain things that you cannot do if you have the normal Canva. Then I have CapCut to edit. I have CapCut and I use CapCut Pro now because I started wanting some transition features that were not available on CapCut, and they are starting to put everything on Pro now because obviously they want you to do it. But I think it's 124 for CapCut Pro, and then I pay 109 for Canva. I might be wrong, but it's around those membership fees. It's not that much if you are looking at it when you start making money. But at the time, I was not making money. I was using everything for free. I was using CapCut free version, Canva free version, and then for music, I was using YouTube Studio. You can YouTube Studio, the library there. You can get your music there for free. So another thing, I was like, should I buy a membership for music? Then I was like, okay, maybe I will at some point, but for now, because I'm starting, let me use YouTube library. Why am I using YouTube library and I'm not using any other music? One of the things that I learned at a later stage, which actually impacted how much I made, was that I knew there was a copyright warnings and stuff like that. That is when you use someone's music in your videos without paying for it or without whatever, but you can't use someone's music just in J. So Mina, I went on YouTube and searched copyright free. You might think those copyright free are free, but trust me, they're not all of them are free. Then I had copyright strikes and warnings and stuff like that of the video that actually picked up. I will talk up more about the money thing and monetization on the next video. But be careful on those kind of things. Yeah, but I'm gonna go more on that. So I was just telling you now my journey. To just summarize, this is just how I started then, and then how I came back now and I did my research. Right? So when I came back, guys, this is why when you want to start a YouTube channel, just start, because you never know what will take you viral. I was fortunate in a way that my channel did not take long to pick up. That's another thing that you do not know when it will pick up. So hence it's very important to just start and not concentrate on the fact that okay, it's not going viral, because when it does, you will actually start getting subscribers and stuff. So I remember when I came back, I was at 400 and something subscribers from the fitness channel, which is still the same channel. Then I started posting, and then in December when I posted my Makoti video, which I'm very grateful to, and it picked up, and then I got a lot of subscribers. And I think from that one, because we also posted it on TikTok, and then because on TikTok I already had over 150,000 followers, that traffic also came to YouTube. So it's also important to also be active on other platforms, as much as YouTube will be your target, but to be active on other platforms, because other platforms might be easier to get followers, and then those followers can also be interested in your YouTube channel and be part of your family. So it's also important to also start interacting in other channels, even if YouTube will end up being your main. So TikTok for me really played a role in a way, and then that video played a big role, because I think I posted that video when we came back home in December, right? And in a space of few days from when I posted it to January the next year, I got 1,000 subscribers, and I also got 4,000 watch hour, because for you to get monetized, you have to get 4,000 subscribers and more than 4,000 watch hour, actually 4,000 and more. So from that video I did get that. As much as that video brought me subscribers and views and stuff, I wasn't careful into the music that I put in there, but I did raise from YouTube, and then I did dispute. I won the other disputes, and then I ended up canceling some music from there. If you go back to that video and check, you can see some of the things are muted because I did not want to get copyright. So it's also important, guys, that copyright thing, please take it seriously, because you will get the views but you will not get monetized. So it's very important to do your research. You want to do a YouTube video, you want to do a YouTube channel, do your research, especially now the information is out there, right? And I do not know if I'm the right person to say this, because my channel, when I came back, really picked up. But I already had something in mind that what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to put content out there. I'm just going to put it out there, and and then after that, I will start having a schedule and stuff like that. I don't know if you noticed, but now I post on Fridays. You can hear the music. My husband is back. Now I post on Fridays, and then if I have a midweek video, I post it on Wednesday, and then sometimes on Monday. Why am I posting it then? You actually have to go back to your analytics, and then you check your audience. When do they watch? Then you actually choose the time based on the traffic when they come and watch your videos. So that's why I ended up now scheduling my videos on Friday, and I started posting at 5 o'clock, but I stopped doing that because 5 o'clock is when I end. That's when I leave work, and then I didn't want that to have any implications on my work, because they'll be thinking that, okay, when you are editing and then you are posting, whereas you can schedule the video. I didn't want to be explaining that. Hence now I post at 6 and sometimes at 7 p.m. So you actually learn that as you go. So do not worry about so many things. Just research on the basics, research on the important things, especially if ever now your goal, you have your why, and then with your why, you also want to get paid for it. That we can't get away from. So how you get paid is going to be based on the work that you put in. So it's also important that don't just do it just for the sake of it. Put the effort, because it will pay back. So while you are putting the effort, when you are starting, just focus on putting the effort, at a certain time, or whenever it does happen, it will pick up. And again, I can't stress more on the fact that for me, it happened very quick. As much as I started 3 years ago, but I wasn't counting that 3 years ago in a way, because I stopped for the longest time. As much as I was still active on, because I was still active on posting shorts and stuff like that, which is what I like the most. So that is that, guys. I hope my story can motivate you to actually start your YouTube channel. After watching this video, do watch my next video, whereby I will be sharing with you guys how much YouTube paid me the first time. And hopefully that will also motivate you to actually start your own channel, because I know sometimes money does motivate, because I also, when I start seeing the income, then I was like, okay, let's put in some work here. So if you did enjoy this video and you think it's helpful, and you actually want to know more of the other things, or I left out something, please do let me know, and I will share the information with you guys, because the more information, the better for people to actually also be where you are, or actually get what you're getting, or be informed, and then they make the decision if they want it or not. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do watch the next video. I will post it now, because that's the interesting one. Don't start with that one before you watch this one. I'm joking. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope this helped, and you're gonna start that YouTube channel. And when you do, please say that I started that channel. Then I will click and go see if you actually started it, and then I will subscribe if it's something that is also something that I would watch, because obviously I have to subscribe on something that relates to me as well. So see you guys in the interesting video.